What's up everybody and welcome back to another tutorial. I'm super excited to be back. I'm sorry I kind of went MIA there for a few weeks. If you've been following the vlogs, you know that I've been like traveling a lot and super busy with tactical baby gear and all that stuff for launching new products and things like that. So anyways, I've got a little bit of time this afternoon, so I wanted to record this video. Obviously you already know because you clicked on this video that we're going to talk about creating a custom audience and what that means and how to best utilize it, and then what you can do with it from there. So get those computers out, get ready to pause this video along the way so that you can kind of keep up, and let's go. Okay, the first thing you want to do as usual is open your Facebook page, and you'll want to go to the ads manager. So you'll go up here to the top right, you click the little drop down, and you go to manage ads. Now from there you should have a window that looks like this, and you'll go up here to the top left where it says Ads Manager, the little menu bar. You're going to click that. It's going to drop down. If you don't see it in the frequently used section of this, you can click All Tools down here, and then from there you're going to want to come over here to where it says Assets, and you'll find Audiences. If you've never created an audience of any kind, you're going to come up with the generic first page. It's going to it'll look like this. And you'll say I want to create a custom audience, a lookalike audience, or saved audience. We're not going to do either one of those two. We're going to do custom audience today. So you'll click that. Now, if you have been through here before, and your page will look a lot like this, and you're going to come up here to where it says create audience, and then you'll say custom audience here. Now from here, what we're going to do today is website traffic. So you'll click website traffic, and then what we're going to do is create an audience. We'll create probably 3 audiences. One of them is going to be people who have purchased in the past 30 days. We want to use that audience to be able to exclude people from future advertising, certain ads, retargeting ads, things like that, so that you're not retargeting people who've already purchased and wasting your money. So we'll create that audience first. I got to interrupt this video for 1 second to ask you to please subscribe. A lot of you are watching, very few of you are subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I would really appreciate it if you go down there and you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, back to the tutorial. The other audiences we're going to create are people who've purchased in the past 180 days or 365. We'll have to say, I don't remember how long it'll let you do it. And then we'll create a audience of people who have visited your website or certain pages on your website in the past, I don't know, 30 days or so. It defaults to all website visitors. We're going to come down here, we're going to click on, you should have, if you have Shopify and you've put your pixel in place, if you haven't put your pixel in place, this is not going to work properly for you at all. You need to pause this video or stop this video. You need to go find my other tutorial on how to install your Facebook pixel, and give it about 24 hours, and then you can kind of jump back and pick up where we're leaving off here. But if you're using Shopify like we're talking about in all these cases, you're going to have a purchase event. You'll have a lot of events, one of them being purchase. So we want to select purchase, and we're going to say 30 days, and we're going to name it people who have purchased in the past 30 days. You're going to hit create audience. Now it says it was created. It's going to take a little while to populate. It's going to ask if you want to find similar to your existing users or create an ad using this audience. We're not going to do either one of those yet, so you'll hit done. Now up here at the very top where it's showing that it's populated, stupid pop-ups, it'll say over here populating. It'll be in blue. If you haven't had anybody purchase from your website, or very few people have purchased from your website, it might say audience too small, and it'll be red. And if there's enough people there, which this one shouldn't be limited on the number of people, it'll turn green and say ready like the rest of these. So now we're going to go back, we're going to hit create audience, we're going to do custom audience again, we're going to do website traffic again, we're going to say, we're going to look for the purchase event. If I hover over this, it says maximum time is going to be 180 days. So we're going to do 180 days. People who have purchased 180 days, create audience. Now what we want to do here assuming you have enough people to create a lookalike audience, I would love for you to have like 300 people or more, maybe 500 people or more, if you've had that many purchases. If not, you're gonna have to wait to create this audience, but you'll hit create audience. And what you want to do is find new people similar to your existing users. So what it's going to do is profile. It probably won't let us do this yet because it hasn't populated. But what this is going to do is create a lookalike audience. And creating a lookalike audience is going to take the audience that we just created, the people who've purchased in the past 180 days. It's going to profile those people, and then you're going to say, I want to find a lookalike audience of people that look just like that are profiled the same way, meaning you're going to find more people who look just like your buyers, who are most likely to purchase from you based on their interests and their age demographics and things of that nature. So Facebook can do a lot of work for you instead of you guessing at it. So you'll have to let that populate, and then you can create the lookalike audience. We'll create one more audience. We're going to go to custom audience. We're going to go to website traffic. This is where we want to retarget people who have been to your website. So if they didn't buy, you can retarget people who came to your website and didn't purchase. Of course, you want to exclude the people who've purchased in the past 30 days so that you're not remarketing to people who've already spent money, because now you can email market to them, right? You've got their email address, you can email market to them, and you don't have to spend a bunch of money on Facebook ads unless you're pushing a new product or it's a holiday and you want to like just hit everybody, of course. So there's definitely context of like when to do it, when not to do it, and things like that. So be smart about how you're doing that. I suggest not retargeting all of your website traffic. Anybody that's landed on the homepage, if they only went to the homepage and never went any further, they had very little or no intent of buying anything. Maybe they got there accidentally, they fat fingered it when they were scrolling on Facebook, accidentally went to your website and they didn't mean to, and they hit back immediately. So you don't want to retarget those people. I suggest retargeting people who have gotten 2 or 3 steps into your website. If that's a collections page, a category page, a product page, things of that nature. So you'll go to people who've visited specific web pages. You'll click that, and then the URL contains. So what you'll want to do is go to your website and go to the product pages that you want to retarget. Go to the product pages or collection pages and take a section of that URL, whether it's like /product or /collections or something like that. And you can make as many of these as you want. So if you want to target people who went to a t-shirt page versus a sweatshirt page and retarget sweatshirt content to people that looked at sweatshirts and t-shirt content to people that looked at t-shirts, you can do it for all kinds of different pages and get as dynamic as you want. You'll go in there, you'll type in something. I suggest copy and paste from a URL, like a section of it, not the entire thing, but a section of it. And I'm going to say /product/ that's it. And I'm going to say product pages. I recommend not going more than 30 to 45 days to start, and you'll have to kind of play with this and find out what the sweet spot is, because at a certain point you're just retargeting people who just don't have any intention of buying. If they haven't bought after 30 days or 45 days or 15 days or 10 days, like they're just not going to, from my experience. So play with the timing of that and see what works best for you. So I'm doing this kind of generically just to show you guys the steps, and then it's not scary to do, and then you can create as many of these as you want. So anyways, we're just going to do 30 days. 30 to 45 days is a good place to start, and then probably start narrowing it down from there depending on what your product is. So I'm going to say product pages, 30 days, and I'm going to hit create audience, and then and that is it. That is the way that you create custom audiences. The next videos after those have populated for you, we'll do lookalike audiences, and we'll go through and explain all that stuff. So I hope that helps you guys get a little bit better understanding of the custom audiences and how you can retarget people and how you can use a custom audience to exclude people. You'll see that when you create your ad, and you select a custom audience to market to, and then under that it'll say exclude and narrow. You'll click exclude, and then you'll exclude people who have purchased, or exclude people this, or exclude people that. You can use these audiences to retarget people who made it to a checkout page but didn't purchase, and hit them with a different message. There's so much you can do. Get creative about the audiences you create, and get creative about how you can retarget them, and make sure that you're sending them ads that are relevant. Everything here has to be relevant. Make sure you're sending ads that are relevant to their behavior on your website. So anyways, I hope that helps you guys. We'll continue to do the tutorials here. If you guys have any questions at all, put them in the comments down below. Shoot me a message on Facebook or Instagram. I'm super happy to help or answer them. Again, we'll create videos about it if we need to. Hit that thumbs up button if you like this video. Subscribe on YouTube if you aren't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.